Convention was adopted and then it was turned into national law in Germany. The Seearbeitsgesetz in Germany already included the idea because there are these A and B parts in the Maritime Labour Convention, so these are binding and recommendations, but they included some of the recommendations and they put something like there should be some financial provision if possible by the budget of the state or something like that. And then we were talking about online things and talking with seafarers. Sometimes it works also for talking with governments or with politicians. So someday in, I think 2018 or something, I posted something on Twitter, or actually I commented a comment from German members of parliament from Hamburg that they said, we got some money for the maritime sector in Hamburg, and they just asked, and the seafarers? And that was the beginning, so that we had a meeting with these members of parliament from two different governing parties at that time. And then, we were talking about, so there should be some possibility, and it's also already, there is some provision, some possibility in the local Seearbeitsgesetz. It was it was quite easy because it wasn't so much money for them to put some money in there for having something for seafarers' welfare organizations. It was easier to put it for the national ones inside Germany because it was clear which ministry would be responsible in the national government, because we have a problem that we don't have any maritime ministry or something like that. So it's lots of ministries and politicians involved when it's about seafarers. It's not clear who is the person you have to speak to in many issues we have about seafarers. It's not very easy to find out who is the responsible person. But we got it for the ones inside Germany, but then first it was something like project financing. So every local association that wanted to do something every year had to apply and to invent every time new projects. And that was a little bit difficult because it was also to be concluded in that year. So it couldn't be a project that, so if you wanted to buy something, you had to buy it in that year because it wasn't possible for the next year. But later on we managed to change it, and now in the Seearbeitsgesetz, which is the national application of the Maritime Labour Convention, there is a legal right for the seafarers' welfare organizations, for those working inside Germany. It's 1.5 million euros, which is equally divided by all local places, so it's going to 20 places, so it's about 75,000 euros a year. And there had been lots of discussions. So one of the problems that we had to resolve before talking with the government, how it would be distributed. So what would be the rules? And there was lots of discussion, so that the big seafarers centers should get more money. Finally, it was the decision everybody gets the same, not depending on the size of the place, but nobody can live only with this money, but it's so that you have a basic budget for all of the ones inside Germany. And it took some more time, but we also, with the argument that Germany is one of the biggest participants in world trade, we convinced the members of parliament that they should also help the international work of the Deutsche Seemannsmission, and we got some money also for this, so for organizations from Germany that work internationally for seafarers' welfare, we get some money. We are the only international organization from Germany doing it, so the Deutsche Seemannsmission get it. For inside Germany, it's Deutsche Seemannsmission and Stella Maris, who are working with seafarers from all over the world inside Germany. And there is now also one humanist group, which is anti-church a little bit in some place. They also got it, but so it was possible to implement it in the national law. We could convince the members of parliament, and we are trying to convince them to give us some more money, but at the moment they are also thinking about cutting budget, so that's not that easy. So, but it's in the maritime law in Germany that we have this right to receive the money. So that's how it's working in Germany.